Here's 10 ways to monetize on YouTube. The first way, which is the easiest one, is to use ad revenue. What does that mean? Have you ever watched a video before? Before that video plays, you get an advert that plays before it. Well, that ad is being paid by a advertiser. So let's say Coca-Cola or let's say McDonald's, they pay for an ad and they show in front of another video. Well, they've just spent money in that video, and how do you make money? When someone watches that ad, you get paid money for it. Here's the great thing about this. It doesn't cost any money to upload a video onto YouTube. It's actually free. In fact, YouTube has now become the second biggest search engine in the world. And so the key to do this is to create content and keep uploading it on a regular basis. When I say regular, if you want to upload every Monday, every Thursday, every Friday, Saturday, you can just pick a date and a time and just upload. Great thing about this now, for a lot of you that don't have time to create content, you can actually interview people and you can batch create the content and you can then schedule it in. So YouTube now has a scheduling tool where you can schedule it and say, I want it to go out on Monday at 12 o'clock. So then you don't have to have so much time planned to be able to do it. You create it, you set it, you forget it, it's done. I actually create content for the whole year and then just schedule it in every single week. It's only 52 videos. The second thing, which is more of a new strategy, is what we call channel memberships. If you've ever heard of Patreon, if you've heard of any of these sites that actually pay you money to create content, here's the great thing about this. Before, you had to have a product or a service to sell. Now, you just have to have your content to sell and you to sell. When people relate to your content, they will always want more of it. I get a lot of you asking me, John, can you create more content on how I can replace my income, which is what my channel is about. Success is, first of all, let's become free, so earn enough to replace your income. And the second, if you want to get to the next level and become rich, then you got to decide and have the time to do that. But my first goal for a lot of you when it comes to creating strategies to earn income is really to give you some ways to do that pretty fast. And it's not that hard to replace your salary. If most of you are on a 50,000 salary, 100,000 salary, it's not that hard to replace. You just got to put in the time. That's why channel memberships work really well. For example, you have 1,000 people of your subscribers that join your membership. They pay, let's say, $5 a month. You make an extra $5,000 per month. Channel memberships are really good. And you're probably wondering, why would anyone pay to be a part of a channel membership if it's already free? So you have free content and then you have exclusive content, which is a paid for paywall. One of my students, named Marcel, he does a lot of trading online. People always ask him, Marcel, what currency should I trade? Should I trade the pound versus the dollar, dollar versus the yen? And he said, you know what? Join my membership and pay to subscribe, and I'll create a video or a post to show you what I'm trading, which day I'm trading, how much money I'm going in on. Now they have like a private area. Think of it as a private community. I actually created one called success.club. So I know a lot of you are a part of success.club. I created one called jl.club many years ago where I was only talking about branding, marketing, and social media. And what happened is a lot of people were learning how to actually start getting more followers, getting more subscribers, creating a personal brand. And in the first year, I had thousands of people who actually joined that. And channel memberships work really well if you don't know how to create your own membership. The third one is what we call super chat. And super chat, or super stickers, a really good strategy for you to get exposure is when someone has a video that's going viral, then you can actually pay to comment on that post. You go, well, John, isn't it free to comment on someone's post? The answer is yes. But what's the difference? The difference is when you pay to super comment or super chat, what happens is the comment is highlighted in yellow and big. Let's say you have 1,000 comments in that video, your comments start standing out. And when it stands out, straight away, you are noticed now. People go, oh, who's this person commenting? And they click on that, they go to your channel. Now, of course, make sure that your comment is valuable. Make sure your comment is adding value. But with a lot of that, you got to make sure that your comment is standing out. When it stands out, people check out your profile. And this is the whole point of social media. If you want to make money on social media, if you want to make money as a creator, then you need a lot of traffic. You need exposure. You need awareness. You've heard me say this in a lot of my other videos. Awareness times attention equals income. So we've always got to make sure that we are driving traffic every single day. The fourth way, which I think is another simple strategy, is to become an affiliate. So I had a friend of mine who contacted me and she said, John, I've seen your products and services. I would love to be able to learn how to offer your books, your courses, your trainings, and then to get paid a commission for it. I have a lot of my friends who do affiliate marketing. Some of my partners and friends out in Asia, what they do is they build a big following in real estate, for example, and then they sell the properties to the people that they've built an audience on in property. And for every property they sell, they get paid a commission. Think of it like an estate agent. An estate agent gets paid 1 to 3 to 5% of the transaction of the property. Wow, which agents pay 5%? There's actually quite a lot, but it's more than the new bills where you get paid a high commission on. Actually, you could create a YouTube channel talking about a specific topic. For example, I talked about tech reviews. I could say, hey, by the way, these are incredible microphones. A lot of you are wondering which microphone I'm using right now. This is a DJI wireless mic, and it plugs into this DJI Pocket that I'm filming on right now. And if you want to grab a copy, click the link below. You see a lot of people using these tracking links. Amazon is really good for that. Amazon partners or Amazon associates, any product that Amazon sell, you can go to them and you say, look, I want to sell a bottle of water. I want to sell a laptop, or I want to sell a bag. And you can get any product or service. You create content around that and you get paid to produce it. In fact, Instagram just came up with a creator marketplace. So this is why if you're a creator now, there's lots of advertisers that say, I want to find a creator that talks about finance. So they probably pick me to talk about finance stuff. Like if it's like credit cards, new savings accounts, new investment accounts, they'll say, I need to find somebody who talks about finances and wealth creation. But let's say you're a health creator and gyms are on there now looking for health creators. So these health creators could say, hey, you know, if you want to buy this Gymshark top, so you can wear these things in your videos and you can get paid money for it. This is why I think affiliate marketing is the easiest business model to start on the side. Say on average, the average salary is say $50,000. Let's say you're making $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Our first goal for a lot of you and a lot of the content I produce is how do we at least hit 3,000 or 5,000 per month on autopilot. Now, of course, you've got to put the work in first and you've got to put the time in first to do it. But the idea is you find a product, you find the supply, the demand, you put them together and bang, you monetize. That's how you start monetizing using affiliate marketing. The fifth way, which is one of the most powerful ways to promote, is once you've built the brand, once you've built followers, you can now have what we call sponsored content. For example, I can say, this video has been sponsored by DJI, for example. I could approach DJI and say, hey, I've got a massive channel on XYZ that talks about tech. Would you like to send me a sample? So you get a lot of products for free. That's a key word, by the way. Send me a sample. Once they've sent you a sample, you now get a lot of products for free. So actually, if a lot of you did this just because you want to get products and services for free, that's also pretty cool as well. One of the best ways to do this is using software. For example, a lot of you ask me, John, how do you create a sales funnel? So if you go to salesfunnels.io, it's an incredible piece of software that can help you build funnels. So for example, I'm an affiliate of that software because I use that software and I got a unique name for it so people can remember it. Here's the great thing about that. To use that software, they have $100 a month, $300 a month, $500 a month. What they do is they pay you a commission. I think it's like 50% lifetime commission of all the sales that come through. So you could do a whole content on software. You can now promote other people's software. And actually what a lot of people are doing now is they're saying, you know what, I'll help you promote the software. Instead of getting paid a commission, sometimes you get paid in equity as well. So this is another strategy you want to use. And the sixth one is you can sell merchandise. For example, I have friends who sell a lot of merch like hoodies and t-shirts and things like that. In fact, there's a really good way you can actually print your own stuff as well. So Printify can actually print your own merchandise if you want. You can get a cup and put your own stuff on there. That also works. So I'm always calculating stuff. Let's say you want to make an extra 3,000. Let's say a 50,000 salary, put 5,000. So 5,000, let's say you sell a product for $100. You only have to sell 50 of them. By the way, I'll give you a little tip on YouTube. It's not about having one video that gets millions of views. What you want to do is have lots of videos that get a lot of small views. For example, my videos on Instagram, even though I've got millions of people that follow me on Instagram, they only get 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views. They don't get millions. Some get millions of views, but if I post 10 of those videos and 10 of them get 10,000 views, that's 100,000 views. So this is why a lot of you, if you want to become a content creator, you want to start creating content and posting it. The more that you post, then the more eyeballs you get, the more it gets shared. And by the way, if any of you know anybody who wants to replace their income and their jobs, then share this video with them because this is one way you can do it just by using YouTube. So merchandise, you can get paid to wear the merchandise, or you can sell merchandise for somebody else and then you get paid a commission. 7 is using Patreon or crowdfunding. I have a friend and she's incredible. She created this company called Passion Planner. One day she had an idea to create this planner and she crowdfunded it, and her first fund got all the funding straight away. When you think about where people have a passion and you go, well, John, I've got this passion, I've got this idea, but I can't find any investors. If you go to Kickstarter, GoFundMe, there's so many of these accounts out there that where your fans can actually fund your products or services. So let's say you got an idea for a phone and a phone case and it costs money to produce. You say, you can go to your followers, say, hey, look, I've got a GoFundMe page. I want to create a brand new phone with a nice different logo and it costs this much to produce. And so what happens, people feel like they're part of that journey. What she did is she created this passion planner and she sold millions of this passion planner in the last 10 years. By the way, if you haven't got a passion planner, go and check it out. Number 8, scaling digital products and courses. This is what I love to do a lot as well, because a lot of people ask me about certain things and I can't always give that one-to-one time just because my time doesn't allow it. So someone says to me, hey John, I want to learn how to become a speaker. How do I speak confidently in front of a camera? I have a training where you say, you know what, if you go through this program, you become a great speaker. You know, someone says, well John, how do I even start a YouTube channel? Well, you see, everything that people ask you about, you should create some kind of course on this. Why? Because a course leverages your time. If I put my brain into something here and then I sell this, then that is consumed. It's no different than buying a book. You can put your content into a book and you can sell it. But the problem is a book, you can only sell it for about 10 to 20 pounds, right? Okay, there's some that sell a lot more than that. But the perceived value in a course is a step-by-step process. So it's much easier to sell a course as a digital product. And why do you want to go digital? Because then you have no fulfillment costs, you leverage your time, and what you do is you take a part of your brain and you put it into something that other people can consume from. Actually, my YouTube channel is kind of like one big course on how to create more success in your life. My goal for a lot of you is, first of all, replace your income. There's a difference between being free and being rich. First thing you need to do is become free first, so you make enough money to replace your income. Now you've got your time back. Now you've got the time to do whatever you want, to do things you're passionate about, to have the projects that you've always wanted to work on, to give back to the communities, to really do things that you want to do. That's why I always keep creating these YouTube videos, because it's something I'm passionate about, because I have knowledge in my head that can change people's lives, and they have, right? Over the last 20 years I've been doing this, and what happens is people take my content, they implement it, go, oh John, I just created this business on the side, it's making more money than my job, and they quit the job. By the way, you don't have to quit your job. A lot of people want to earn enough money as in their job, so if anything happens to their job, they have a backup as well. So that's really important. And I've got a really good tip for you as well when you're doing courses. It's what we call the 10-10 strategy. Basically, you create 10 videos that are 10 minutes long. So the first step is I would start with what the end result is. So let's say I have a course that teaches people how to become confident in front of camera, become a confident speaker. So this course is how to become confident speaking in front of a camera, something like that. Then I write down the 10 things that people need to be good at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have these things, and then I say, here's the first thing you need to do. I have a friend of mine, she sat literally in a kitchen and she filmed these videos, and her course was how to write a book, because she was an incredible author. She made £1 million that year just doing exactly what I'm telling you right now. Set the camera up, have a microphone, sit in your kitchen, $1 million. Okay, it's not as easy as that. There's certain things you have to learning about traffic, lead generation. That's one of the reasons why we run a lot of virtual events. Every month we run a virtual event on different topics, on entrepreneurship, business, passive income. And if any of you would love to learn how to make more passive forms of income, make sure you check out the link in the description or head over to johnleeevent.com and you see the next event coming up. If you are subscribed to my channel, I always like to do incredible things for my community to help you scale up to the next level. So if you're a follower of mine, if you're part of my community, if you're a subscriber on YouTube, you get to attend for free. So that's really the only way you get to find out about my events. Number 10 is you can actually license out your content, or you become some kind of what we call in KOL. KOL stands for Key Opinion Leader. Let's say I go to a software company and that software company says, you know, John, I love your content on how to actually use software to become financially free, to replace your income. What happens is I can license out my content to that person and I can create 10 videos, basically creating a course for them, but it's licensed to them. I have a friend who runs an incredible company called Mindvalley, and that's exactly what they do. They have authors that create content, they license the content and they promote the content. The author gets paid a percentage and they also get paid a percentage. That's a great win-win, by the way. So if you're a creator, don't always think about having millions of followers. Today, it's not about having millions of followers. It's about having the attention. It's about having the buyer list. A lot of people say, John, we've got millions of followers. And that's great, but what's even better, would you rather have 1 million followers or 10,000 customers? Which one do you prefer? I definitely go the other route, right? The latter. Why? Because these people are more tuned with what you have to say. They are more connected with what you talk about. And for me, I always want to make sure that a lot of you are getting the best content. By the way, if you love this content and all the videos I've been producing on this new channel, do me a favor, share this with people. Tell them about it. Tell them, hey, you should check out John's content. Just go to YouTube, type in John Lee Success, and you'll see my channel that comes up because this channel is called Success Secrets. So I want to take everything I've learned in 20 years and package those up and really give it to you on a silver platter to say, here's the things that you can do. But actually licensing the content is one of the best ways you can also start monetizing as a creator on YouTube. And there are lots of different ways you can start earning income. In fact, I just created a video on some of the top trends of creating more passive forms of income. You want to check out the video here as well. But also, again, if you love the content, leave a comment below and let me know what of these 10 strategies that you would use yourself or you're considering to use. And if you need any help with that, leave a question in the comments. I want to create a community in my comment section where I personally go into the comment section and reply to all the comments. So I really hope you found this useful, and I'll see you on the next training. Go and check out this video here right now.